Hi, it's day 136, and welcome to my Silversation Lifestyle Daily Inspirational Teachings brought to you by Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret. Y'all, I am still just in a place of like gratitude, so much gratitude. Um, hmm New home alert. This girl right here, this independent woman. Oh, and I have to say this, y'all. It was nothing but the grace of God moving people in my favor to make this happen for me. No, I do not have a co-signer. I do not have anybody who is paying for this for me. Um, I'm doing it all on my own, and I've never had a place where I had a co-signer or somebody paying for it for me. I've always done it on my own. And I'm not I'm not talking down on women who have men who pay their bills, or men who like put stuff in their name and give it to them as gifts, or give it to them to have, or whatever the case may be. That's your business. But just for me, happy birthday to Jamita Joe. Her birthday was yesterday. Miss Janet Jackson, the queen of R&B. Happy birthday, darling. Um, Control, you know? It's like when you do those things with the help of other people, a lot of times there's strings attached. Even if it's your husband or a family member, or, like somebody helping you to do it, they always typically, it's not like it's just ever done and forgotten like it should be. I'm gonna say this, and I'm only saying this, and I'm not gonna say any names, and I'm not saying it's shame anyone, but I'm only saying this just as an example. I've done so many things for so many people back when I was more financially well off. Right now I'm in a struggle mode, humble, the simple life. I'm okay with that. Aren't we all? Well, except for the 1% of the world's richest people, of course. But yeah, so once upon a time when I was like, you know, really, really, really financially well off, um, it was like people always had their hand out, and I was always willing to give my last because I always had it. There was no running out because my wealth was always replenished. That's not the situation right now. You know, I'm a comfortable income, but I'm not wealthy. And so, I have to be savvy about bargain shopping and clearance shopping now. But when I was a giver of that nature, of that level, two things I noticed. I didn't really know people's true colors until I hit rock bottom, only to find out they were never really my friends, never really authentically family members who loved me. They were just using me. Um, and the other thing was, I never asked for the money in return. I never held it over their heads. Even if that same person that I had dished out so much help to, even if that same person stabbed me in the back, I never, and I'm proud of myself for this, not once did I ever say, well, remember that time that I gave you, or I did this for you. It was always about the betrayal for me. It was never about the money. So, if I ever went off on somebody who was like pissing me off or treating me wrong, the money that I gave them was never a part of the reason that I went off. It might have been a part of the reason that they were pissing me off because I wasn't giving them money anymore. But I came to a point to where I evolved in life as an adult, doing this adulting thing, and I had to put my kids first. And so the money that would be going to other people now goes to my kids. And they get all those benefits. And so it kind of creates this, that I didn't realize was going to happen. It kind of creates this jealousy and animosity towards my children from people who used to financially benefit from being my friend or family member, because now all that money goes to them, and it's like my kids are living the life that other people wish that they had. So nonetheless, my point is stay humble. And for all the women out there, I don't care if your man is paying your bills, girl. You better have a rainy day fund, because if stuff hits the fan, love is not going to pay your bills. Let me say this again. You better have a rainy day fund. Something for you and your kids in case of emergency. Because if stuff hits the fan, love is not going to pay the bills. All right? And you need to live your life without the dependency of love paying your bills. That's all I gotta say. All right. So I just feel good about the fact that I did this, and I did it for myself with the grace of God, moving people in my favor, blessed and highly favored. I will claim that. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. All right. So it's day 136, and the lesson for today is negative thoughts and negative emotions need your attention and focus to stay alive. They cannot survive without your attention to them. If you ignore them and refuse to give them any attention, you are taking the life out of them and they will be eliminated. Don't feed the negativity. That's all I gotta say. All right, y'all. Subscribe and be well.